I'm glad y'all were able to give everybody a persona, because to somebody who's dumb, pardon me, ignorant, pardon me, unstudied in hip hop culture, they'll say, "Oh, these three niggas gonna follow Griselda," when the wave was already there.
Way different.
I dropped my first tape 2009, bro. I listen, but we I love Griselda. I love Griselda. But bro, I dropped my first tape 2009. I met Frank 2014. I met Frank 2014.
Please don't get it confused.
We've been low key ODM since 2016. I didn't know who the fuck Benny the Butcher was, Conway, none of that shit. 2016.
So understanding that, like I said, those who are unlearned.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm just saying that for the record. record.
And then you got people who are a little more of substance that would say, "Oh, they follow the old 50 boys."
Right.
Because they could compare the 3-on-3 and, you know, things
and I
like
love
that.
old 50 too, but I wouldn't say that.
Yeah. Coming back to heritage hip hop very soon, we hope.
Yes, very.
But the thing about ODM that makes ODM so special is not the bar play. It's realism. Let's get into the mixtape. One of my favorite joints on the mixtape by far is Wanna Lose.
Yo,
wow. Damn, I didn't expect
out of
that.
all of you.
That's
funny.
funny.
That's fire.
Wow.
Tell me about Wanna Lose and why that song perfectly details who ODM is.
Ooh. Yo, it's crazy because like that was one of the songs that wasn't even gonna make the tape.
Right.
I personally didn't want it on there. Frank campaigned for it, but then when I like explained all the reasons why I didn't want it on there, I almost had this nigga, but then he fought for it. Like, no, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? So it ended up being a joint on there. It's a song I love now, actually. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yo, that's crazy because we really wrote that song from the heart. Like, we didn't even think too much. We were just so stuck on the win or lose, and that just rung in my head, win or lose. And in my head, it's like, that's how I feel right now. It spoke to us at the moment. It was kind of one of them energy things, you know what I'm saying? And a divine intervention, I guess you want to call it.
Big,
It was all about timing, like, you know what I'm saying? We was literally sitting there
That
talking.
was probably one of the last joints we did.
Right. We was sitting there talking about how we felt at the time, like, yo, man, this tape is win or lose. Because, yo, we was recording that tape from June 2018 till now. You know what I'm saying? We did a lot of duos. That was the whole theme. Like, yo, we gonna do duos who we think is legends. And song and beats that we love personally from duos that we gonna do. Nipsey Hussle is the only solo song on it. And that's because we fuck with Nip so hard. Rest in peace to the legend. You know what I'm saying? Nipsey Hussle. You know what I'm saying? Because he just reminded us of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, he always reminded us about the mud. Like, he reminded us of us. We fuck with Nipsey before the Grammy nominations and all that and the recognition. So let's just say that. So that's why we did the beat before he even passed.
Out the trunk, all
We did that December 2018. We fuck with him since Hustle in the House. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? We was just talking about the space we was in and the mentality we had. Like, yo, when we drop this tape, it's all or nothing after this. Like, we not going back on the porch. All that, we taking a break. No, we putting the boot back on niggas' necks. Like, niggas win or lose. Like, nigga, I'm 30. My daughter getting older, this is that. I'm 30, I'm getting older. Nah, fuck that. We out here. You know what I'm saying? And then we just went off to win or lose. We wrote our shit in like 15 minutes, yo. You know what I'm saying? Frank to be like 10, 15 minutes on the spot.
Facts.
Something going on. Something bubbling. For Frank in 10, 15 minutes to be like, nigga, I'm done.
But it resonated though.
You know what I'm saying? And he finished his shit before me. I was like, damn. I'm looking like, oh shit.
It resonated.
I had to mix his shit, so I couldn't finish my shit till the next day. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But it was just all energy. That was one of those organic, on-the-spot songs. We talked about it and we wrote it in that time. In 30 minutes, that whole song was done. Between the conversation, to us writing the verses, to him recording his shit, me mixing it, 30 minutes. Huh?
Why did that surprise you that I picked that song?
I'll say probably because that's one of our least favorite joints. Like, to be honest with you, like I don't know why it's our least favorite joint, but I feel like that joint embodies what we, you know what I'm saying, what not only what we doing, but what we represent.
Cause it was just real. It was organic.
It was real. It was definitely real.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got the avocados right here, and you got the organic avocados. You got to pick them organic bitches up with a plastic bag. And we had the organic avocados that day. You know what I'm saying? I preach for it to not be on the tape because honestly, I feel like this nigga smoked me on it. Let me keep it real. I was like, nah, fuck that. We ain't going out like that.
So
This
check it
nigga
out.
bodied me on this shit. I felt like I was too Kurt
Nah,
Franklin.
hell
Like my
no.
verse was too like religious almost, and I'm not even religious, but I just felt like it was too like
Nah, but you're
God this, God that. But as I really sat back and listened to it, I was like, nah,
you walked your shit down.
it's like it's something. You know what I'm saying?
But even in the
It's true.
even in the collaboration of the song,
Exactly, it was true.
it even goes to show you it shows you how versatile y'all can be. Cause the song that I got a lot of feedback on was, the 4 AM Flex joint.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, I got a lot of feedback on that one.
We might have to do that
We might
big.
still have to do that.
We might have to
So
do that
I'm
big.
saying, like, it goes to show you that y'all just don't rap. You are creators.
Right.
What was the importance of having a song like that on a mixtape to show people your versatility?
Yo, if niggas see, I'll be wanting
No. Look,
at least too
peep
many
game.
jewels on this shit, man.
Peep game. If you follow our history, if you follow our history, we always got like certain joints for the female crowd. We got it's just
See, like,
just the variations. You know what I'm
Let me
saying?
say this to people.
It's the
Yo,
variations, bro.
I don't
Real
care
shit.
who you rock with, whether your cousin rap, your brother rap, your
They like
sister
mix.
rap. I'm gonna let you know right now. They know if you don't fuck with their shit. You feel what I'm saying? Whether they say something to you or whatever, they taking note. That's why when these rappers get famous and they get money and they uncle be like, "Oh, that nigga got brand new." Nah, nigga, you was that nigga that ain't download his music when he was out. You know what I'm saying? You was that nigga that ain't come to no shows. So he like, fuck you, uncle.
So niggas come up
That's
to me
why
like,
he
yo,
left.
why don't you do a joint for the
Because you want to
chicks?
support.
Wait a minute. Why don't you do a joint for the chicks?
Bitch, where was you at?
Have you listened?
Where was you at?
This is what I'm saying, but we've been doing those type of joints. And people will be like, oh, well, you should do this, you should do that. Like, bro,
And especially
soul food is conscious, but it's hard. You feel
Frank,
me?
and Frank never see the urgency in it because Frank always been a versatile dude. I told Frank, when it comes to the groups, you're the Kiss. You're the Pusha T. You're the, you know what I'm saying? You're the Omarion, nigga.
Nah, but I feel
When
like...
it comes to groups, Frank dying to go Bobby Brown on niggas. I ain't even surprised. When we blow up and he go Bobby Brown.
You call me Bobby, sir.
I said when we blow up. When we blow up, not if. When we blow up, that nigga go Bobby Brown, I ain't shocked, bro. I'ma tell Breeze like, yo, I told you, nigga. And he can be like, yo, you said that. Frank can't wait to blow the fuck up and do a solo album on us. But I ain't mad at him. I'm gonna push it like it's mine. That's my fucking brother. That's how we supposed to do it.
So then, let's go.
Anything, bro, real talk.
But
anything
like it's been versatility in us, man. I tell people, you go back to my first tape, bro. I had 4 joints for the chicks. My second tape, I had 2. You know what I'm saying? My third joint, I had 2. My fourth joint, I had maybe like 3 crowns. It was
Crowns
hella
like,
joints
yeah,
for the
it's like-
females
it's
on
like
it. Just on a
2
deeper level.
it's like 3
You got
or 4.
Lover's Quarrel. You got B. You know what I'm saying? Like I had
like 3 or 4.
keyboard kisses.
Keyboard kisses,
Excuse me.
3 or 4.
Like I had joints for the females. You know what I'm saying? It's just all on what people choose to listen to.
So here's my thing. I ain't want to touch on the 2 visuals that we had, but since y'all brought them up,
Right.
It's Lit set off a wave that people weren't even ready for.
That's
Because
true.
when
It's
that
supposed to.
video dropped, it was like, whoa!
That's why it came first.
That's true.
And shout out to the people who blocked my video because I can't put his Lit on nothing at all for some reason. Thank you, Dave East, I guess it's him. But keeping it real though.
Shout out to SP.
Shout out.
We killed your shit, nigga.
East.
I love you, OG. We bodied that shit.
But keeping it real though, when It's Lit dropped and people saw the direction of the video, people were not expecting that. What does it feel? It's like asking a boxer. So take it as a boxing analogy. What does it feel to hit somebody in the stomach and make them fall with your first song, your first visual?
I get a kick out of it.
That
Ain't
shit
no
feel
remorse
amazing.
over here. It feels
That
amazing
shit
to me.
feel amazing.
I see weakness, and I'm about to take tack.
Okay.
No questions asked.
And
Not
then,
Smell blood.
But the thing about me is my demeanor will make you think I'm gonna apologize. But no, nigga, there's about to be 3 more to the gut. You know what I'm
so
saying?
then to come behind it with
And
the classic. Shout out to Chief Bally Hour, A Squad
Yo,
Radio, because we
word.
played that song.
Big shout out to Chief Valley.
We
Now, I
played that
seen
song
him
when
spinning the
we
record,
took
man.
over. Yeah.
Shout out to A Squad Rebel Radio.
I see
Shout out
y'all.
to
I see
Chief
y'all.
Valley 420.
See
The
y'all
420 hour always, man. Much love for him spinning the record. I seen that too in the gram, yo.
Soulful
That's
that
love.
everybody coming to
That's love.
Heritage Hip Hop like, yo, y'all did that video? But nah, shout out to Al.
No,
Black
but
World.
we did. And shout out to Black World Films.
But-
we all did it. Heritage Hip Hop
But-
did it. Black World Films did it.
Soul Food
Out
got
the
a
Mud Music
lot
Group
of
did it.
rotation to the point where I seen people trying to like actually take the video and repost it on their own thing like they posted it first. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And we knew people because no bullshit. We shot
They
all
cut
the
Heritage Hip Hop
videos
out the
5-6
video.
months ahead. We shot all of it.
Word.
If you notice, right, we dropped Soul Food. We dropped Soul Food a week before Thanksgiving. My nigga, we're in all white in the middle of the sun at a table. You know what I'm saying? That shit was clearly shot in the summer. You know what I'm saying? We shot It's Lit beginning of this year. All them shits was months ahead. We just decided when we wanted to put them up. You know what I'm saying? And it still all made sense. Like, and
That's
people
called
loved
Bruno.
them. You feel me? Even the scenes when we robbing the bank and all that, it was the summer, nigga. We was hot as hell in them sweatshirts. You know what I'm saying? Cops rolling by state, rolling by sheriff.
Yeah.
So-
We was taking penitentiary chances,
He
nigga.
didn't want to do that shit. He like, bro, like, you sure about
Go look
this
at that
shit?
video. You gonna see
sure
me
about
running
this
way
shit,
ahead
bro?
of this nigga to the car.
Yeah.
That shit wasn't my
He
mistake.
like, you sure about this shit, bro? I'm like,
So,
oh, let's
so
do this shit real quick.
here's the last question of this part of the interview. From living off experience to Free to BC Era, how did y'all grow as a duo and make
I'm
better
gonna
music?
tell you right now. All you got to do is listen to it. I really feel like the growth is immense. When you listen to Locks, to my project, like any project you listen to. When you listen to BC Era, you already know what you gonna get from us. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get some real shit. You gonna get bars. You gonna get the full spectrum. Now, mind you, it's an evolution of that because we've been giving you that. But now it's an evolution. You can learn something now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we used to just be on some like young kid. You can still learn something, but we're telling you what the lessons are now. We the teachers now. You know what I'm saying? We the proctors now. We sitting here pointing at the chalkboard, telling you A's. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we doing.
Right, it's like when we came
I feel
out
like
with
when we
those.
did-
When we came out with those, we were dropping gem from I'm saying from Locks to now. We were dropping gems, but at the same time, we were dropping them as we were obtaining them. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we would receive the gem and then give it to the people as soon as we got it, without observing it first and being like, oh shit, yeah, this gem is this, but I found this on it too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just really it's nothing different, just deeper and in depth.
Just from a.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I feel like we knew each other, we knew ourselves as artists when we first got together, but we learned more just from being around each other, the way we fed off each other's energy. You know what I'm saying? One provided what the next one lacked. And to help us learn our weaknesses and to help us turn our weaknesses into strengths, all while strengthening our strengths at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
That's that mud shit right there.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it is.
You know what I mean?
HeritageHipHop.com and Out the Mud Music Group brings you the classic mixtape, The BC Era. Out right now exclusively on HeritageHipHop.com. The BC Era mixtape features the classics. It's lit.
Place your bets, we next. No need to humble flex. Easy, all it is a grin on the way to the check.
Soul Food.
Bow our heads and say grace, and thank the Lord that I made it out that grave place. Shit got doubt for me, my mind was in an enslaved state. Cracked the cuffs out the box, steaming like a crave case.
And the new single, Again It's On.
Real words, a wizard with pictures painted. I pick up a pen and paper and illustrate vivid statements of what is considered greatness.
Right now, go to HeritageHipHop.com and download on the world premiere page the BC Era mixtape. You can thank us later.